You failed me. Hearing that quote, hearing it to your face, is one of the most brutal things in the world. The fear of disappointing people is a very common issue amongst us. Oftentimes, it can be a mix of personal insecurities, pressures, or even past experiences. Maybe you let someone down in the past, or maybe you felt like you did, or maybe they told you you did. Those kind of things lead to a lack of confidence, and you will oftentimes undervalue your own abilities, your own worth. You become more susceptible to seeking validation. Your identity becomes intertwined with other people's opinions, how other people perceive you rather than how you perceive yourself. This leads to a constant need to please other people, to live up to their expectations, to try and align your experiences and your lifestyle with others, doing this at the expense of your own needs, desires, wants. When self-esteem is low, the fear of rejection or criticism, it can become overwhelming. Over time, this can erode your sense of self, leading to further decreases in self-esteem, and it creates this vicious cycle where low self-esteem leads to seeking validation from others, which in turn takes away your own personal identity. Being a perfectionist can also strengthen the fear of disappointing others. Perfectionists often set unrealistic, high standards for themselves and feel this immense pressure to meet those expectations. But when you fall short, you fear judgment, criticism, and many other things from other people, which can be crippling. Perfectionists often equate their self-worth with their ability to achieve flawless performance, and oftentimes this performance isn't even viewed within their own eyes. It's based off of the responses given by other people surrounding them. This constant pressure of trying to be perfect can create significant stress and anxiety, making it difficult to accept and learn from your mistakes. Additionally, the fear of being judged or criticized by others for not meeting these high standards can lead to avoidance behaviors, where you may shy away from challenges or opportunities that could allow you to fail. These negative experiences, such as criticism or rejection, can leave lasting scars. If you faced harsh judgment or punishment for your mistakes in the past, then you may develop a heightened fear of disappointing others. These experiences can create this cycle of anxiety and self-doubt. Early childhood experiences are significant in their impact on how you perceive yourself and your abilities. If you were often criticized or rejected or punished for your mistakes, then you might develop a fear of disappointing others. These experiences can lead to a heightened sensitivity surrounding criticism and a stronger desire to avoid actions that might result in failure. The fear of repeating past negative experiences creates this constant state of anxiety and self-doubt. This in turn makes it difficult to take risks and pursue personal goals. Societal norms and cultural expectations also play a major role in this. Many cultures emphasize the importance of meeting others' expectations and adhering to social norms, which oftentimes creates an environment where the fear of disappointing is prevalent. Cultural and social expectations significantly influence how we view ourselves and our responsibilities. One example of this is how most of the time we fear disappointment in our parents. We don't want to let our parents down. We don't want to disappoint them. We don't want to be the mess up. We don't want to be the reason that they are upset, that they are mad, that they feel like they didn't do anything, that they feel like they couldn't do anything for us. This is one of the biggest factors in the fear of disappointment and its development. It starts from a young age when maybe you break a vase that you shouldn't have when you were playing with a ball in the house, or maybe you got caught smoking something you shouldn't have been at an age you definitely shouldn't have been. Or maybe you snuck out late and returned past your curfew. Maybe you got a D on a test and you hit it. Whatever the case is, that fear of disappointment strengthens every time you mess up. Every time your parents look at you and they say they're not mad, they're just disappointed. But I don't want to base my life off the opinions of others. I don't want to be afraid of letting people down. I don't want to adhere to people's beliefs or their perceptions, their opinions. I don't want to base my life off of that. I want to do things that I want to do. I want to do things that make me happy. I want to do things that make me feel successful. I know that I need to look within. I know that I need to see my own abilities, see who I am. I know that my own self-worth is what truly determines this. I know that I can't base everything off of validation from others, off the opinions of others, off of likes or comments or reports, or yeses or nos or good job or bad jobs. I can't base my life off of that. I know that I can't be perfect, but I want to be a perfectionist. I want to perfect these things that I desire to perfect, that I desire to be good at, that I desire to be recognized for, but I shouldn't. I shouldn't try to be recognized by anyone or anything besides myself. I shouldn't let these negative thoughts or experiences fuel this fear of disappointment. I shouldn't let them take away from the moments where things were good, where I felt accomplished, where I felt successful, where I didn't feel like a disappointment or a burden or something to look down on. I shouldn't look at mistakes in the way of, well, I should never try again or I should never do that again. I should look at them in the way of, next time I try, I'm not gonna repeat this. I'm not gonna make that same mistake. I should look at them and learn and grow from them. To overcome the fear of disappointing people or letting people down, it takes more than just looking at yourself and saying, I'm not going to listen to their opinions. I'm not going to adhere to what they want me to be. It takes looking at yourself and saying, I am worthy. I am worthy of the success that I desire. I am worthy of being my own person. I am worthy of doing things without worrying about the disappointment of you because you don't agree with how my lifestyle is. You don't align with how my lifestyle is. I am worthy of being an individual rather than some shell of who you are, who you want me to be. I am worthy of following my own path and learning from my own mistakes. But no matter how many times you tell yourself that, no matter how many times you try and look past it, it always lingers. The quotes, you failed me. It's just a matter of overcoming it.